It's Your Vote 2022. A ton of crucial races on the ballot in the midterm elections. Voters continue to make their voices heard today in the Coachella Valley, expressing the importance of the election to them.
The issues are super important. We're at a dangerous, critical time in this country's history. By far the most dangerous, critical time in my lifetime.
I feel like I'm a citizen when I vote. I like to participate in democracy. I don't like to just sit back and watch and be like a wallflower.
Now, many people have already voted by mail in the races here in California. Election officials have been working throughout the day, processing the mail-in ballots that they have already received. They will continue into the night as more ballots come in before 8 o'clock.
We will be tracking two congressional races tonight, the newly drawn 41st and the 25th districts. News Channel 3's Jake Ingrassia live tonight in Cathedral City from City Hall, where voters are casting ballots right now tonight. Jake.
And John, good evening to you. The Coachella Valley used to be represented in Congress by a single seat, but our region is now split into two congressional districts. Take a look at the map. District 25 includes Hemet, Banning, Beaumont, Desert Hot Springs, Cathedral City, the eastern Coachella Valley, all of Imperial County, and parts of San Bernardino County. And I sat down with the candidates, each hoping to represent the 25th.
Taken a very pragmatic doctor approach to problem solving, to putting people above politics.
Sitting Congressman Dr. Raul Ruiz being challenged for the United States congressional seat in California's 25th district by Republican candidate and San Jacinto council member Brian Hawkins, who is endorsed by the state GOP.
I want people to know that me getting elected into office, you're not going to lose a voice.
And on big issues, including abortion.
I will continue to fight and advocate to expand birth control and to ensure that women have their reproductive freedom and the right to their health care, including abortions.
My personal beliefs, I'm a pro-life. I don't think that anybody should deny a woman's health care rights.
What about when it comes to a federal ban on abortions? Where do you stand on that?
I think that every state should have its individual rights.
Now, in the June primary, Ruiz got 56% of the vote, Hawkins getting 16%. And coming up at 6, I'm taking a look at the candidates in the newly drawn 41st district. That's one of Democrats' best opportunity to flip a red seat blue, and we'll have that for you coming up next hour. We're live in Cathedral City. Jake Ingrassia, News Channel 3.
Thank you, Jake. And our Election Day coverage continues with the City Council race in Palm Springs. News Channel 3's Marion Bouchot joins us live from the newsroom tonight with a final Election Day look at what's up for grabs and what's at stake. Marion.
Good evening, Karen. So the city of Palm Springs has 5 districts in total. We're going to pull up a map here so you can see where those are and where they're drawn. So for districts 1, 2, and 3, they will be electing city council representatives this year. It's important to note that the city council will look much different after this election because there's only one incumbent. That incumbent candidate is Grace Garner, running for District 1. She's also the city's mayor pro tem, and she's running against DAP Health board member Scott Nevins. District 2 candidates include Palm Springs Historical Society curator Renee Brown and founder of Destination PSP Jeffrey Bernstein. And lastly, for District 3, the candidates are the owner of Crystal Fantasy, Joy Meredith, and the chairman of the City of Palm Springs Human Rights Commission, Ron DeHart. So if you want more information and more in-depth details on these candidates, you can head to our website, KESQ.com. Live in the newsroom, Marion Bouchot, News Channel 3.
Thank you, Marion. You can scan the QR code on your screen right now to see live election results as they come into the newsroom. Again, that will happen after 8 p.m. And stay with News Channel 3 on the air and online at KESQ.com throughout the night for complete Your Vote 2022 coverage.